Glad you're here. Today we're going to cover how to create an account in iCivics. Ready? Join with me here in opening up a browser, an internet browser, such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, or Google Chrome. I'm simply going to connect to Internet Explorer right now. Click. When you get an internet page on your desktop, in the address bar, you're going to simply type www.iCivics.org. www.iCivics.org. When the iCivics page comes up, you're simply going to select Login on the top right if you have an account. If you don't have an account yet, you're going to select Join iCivics. Ready? Join iCivics with me. Here you're going to select Student because you're our student. Okay, now it's going to automatically give you a username to protect your identity on the internet. If you like this username, you can simply move forward. If not, simply select the refresh button like this. Continue selecting it until you have a name that you like. That one works for me. Then put your cursor in the first name field and type your first name. Use your tab key to get to the next field, your last name, tab key, and your email address. Make certain to verify it. Hit your tab key down to the password. Now for your password, you're going to need to choose a password that contains at least 6 characters, and this should include numbers, punctuation, and both upper and lower case letters, okay? So again, it has to have 6 characters, numbers, punctuation, and upper and lower case letters. Before you start typing, I simply recommend using something similar to that you've used before so you don't forget it. At the very least, you should write it down someplace that's secure. If you do all those components, then it should give you a big green bar like this. Scroll down and confirm the password. If it matches, it'll say yes. If it doesn't, it'll say no. Let's try that again. No match. There we go. When it matches, it says yes. And then select Next. Now, because I already have an account, I'm going to jump to the next screen, but you select Next. Before you do, if you don't wish to subscribe to the iCivics newsletter, simply deselect this check mark. It does give you a lot of great content free, so I'm going to select it, but that's your option. When you select Next, you'll be populated to a screen that tells you if you were successful in creating your account, and then an email has been sent to your email address. Go to your email address, and it should look something like this. Here we go. It'll say something like, "Thanks for joining iCivics.org. Verify my account." And when you click on that, it'll give you this page that says you have successfully verified your account. You can begin playing. You're in. You now have an account, and how I know that, it says my name up here, and it says I can edit my account, but it says Welcome Suzanne, so I know I'm logged in successfully. Don't forget to write that password down. Go ahead and select Play. At this point, you can go back to your lesson and see what the lesson is directing you to play, but you can also just ask your instructor which game that you need to play next in order to learn the lesson that she or he is teaching in class. Perhaps you just want to play some of them for fun yourself. Go ahead and get started. One last thing before I go. Your instructor also might have given you a code to input. If that's the case, you're simply going to go to My iCivics on the top right. And here's where you can actually select classes and join a class. So you select Join a Class. If your instructor has given you a class code, you put the class code in here. And then you'll be able to see your instructor and your classmates and any directives that your instructor will have given you. Got it? Okay, in the interim, go back to play and begin. Don't forget, when you're done playing, always log out to protect your identity and secure your information. Have fun playing iCivics.